on the cusp. He's what we call the gatekeeper, which is like right below honorable mention, if not an honorable mention on the PR. So he is the one to hold the gate. But Shokio being, I think, if number 1, number 2, or number 3 behind TLOC or Bananas. So, but Shokio has been on a rut playing FX Olimar. Don't know if this is just for sandbagging purposes or if he's actually just trying to go a little bit more serious.
He really likes Olimar, doesn't he? He talks about Olimar all the time. What does he like so much about Olimar?
So he likes Olimar because he feels like the character is very slept on, and there's a lot of things that you can't underestimate. He's also deemed as one of the best Olimars in the world.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's like number 1, number 2.
Yeah, but ZSS is definitely his best character without a doubt, right?
Definitely. But Olimar it's just is like better character.
Yeah, exactly. Olimar is not that good of a character.
Yeah,
I've heard. He's not like he's not Pit or anything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But very good from Studebacher to take the first stock. Immediate rebuttal coming out from Shokio. Lamar coming out with a vengeance.
Dude, I wonder if Shokio will stay if he loses this game.
Yeah, I think it really depends on the pace. If he's playing Lamar right now, he's probably going to play his minor characters throughout the bracket.
I can see that. I can see that.
But
I just can't see like his Olimar beating like, like Arsenals or, any of the other like really big TM players.
Yeah. I mean, he has gotten some game wins. Actually, I think he's beaten Arsenals with his Lamar and Pit before.
Really?
Yeah. He's also beaten Zeus and a few others with them because they are good. And Shokio is a top player. It just, I don't know. It's just how you deal with it at the time. Because sometimes they're on and sometimes they're off.
Shokio's really good. When I watch him play, he's definitely one of my favorite players here. Yeah. He's pretty sick.
Oh, and immediately catching that jump. That's the motivation you really need, especially if you're going to beat Studebacher Hoch in this certain scenario. Though putting himself into the corner, not working off the platform for Shokio, but with a strong crouch cancel at that early percent, just being able to get some minor percent.
Why do you think he didn't go Luigi? I'm curious. Because
so Ian has had some minor difficulties with adjusting from Melee Luigi to PM Weege, and that's just because of some of the inputs with like C-Stick compared to Melee. It messes up a lot of his movement, and actually dying because of a tether glitch.
Uh-oh.
That is one of the...
Wait, that was a glitch?
Yeah, that's a glitch. So... I think that was his second one and it glitched. I could be wrong. But... a lot of the times, if you're at that mid-distance from ledge and perfectly horizontal to it, or slightly up, slightly down, and you try to go towards the tether, it'll just immediately break. Because it's up B rather than side B, and that's just how it registers. It's really
my gosh.
I mean, it happens with Zares as well. It's just very, very interesting.
That's crazy, actually.
Yeah.
That must be very frustrating.
It doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes you can be perfectly horizontal and it'll actually clip. It just happens like that good 10-15%.
Yeah.
So, just enough to make you actually frustrated. And if you're going to be constantly edge-guarded in a match, that's when it becomes a big problem.
Oh, is he dead?
Yeah, getting hit with the thick of it with Monique, that's very, very rough for Studebacher.
Studebaker's pool was like pretty hard too. Who do you have in his pool? Yeah.
So he had Lunchables, him, and Hot Pockets.
Yeah.
Oh, and Burr.
Yeah, that's like a pretty stacked pool.
Yeah, it is.
Like if he went Luigi against Burr, I could see Burr taking it just because he knows that matchup.
Yeah, I definitely agree. But with Shokio, with Olimar into Ivysaur, a lot of times we are seeing Studebacher immediately drift in with his Ivysaur, allowing Shokio just to go for the immediate crouch cancel into things like...
He's getting a lot of crouch cancel grabs and shield grabs.
Yeah, actually. He's getting grabs, down tilts, or just jump nairs.
Yeah.
So just to disrupt the overall movement, because Studebacher is a very position-heavy playstyle with his Ivysaur, so very standstill, throwing things out like down tilts, forward tilts, and whatnot. It becomes a little rough when you have Olimar who can just freely throw Pikmin out. Wow. Yeah.
Shokio's smiling, dude. You can tell he loves this character.
Yeah.
It's funny how much he loves this character because I go on Facebook and he's always talking about Olimar.
Yeah,
like,
He's a big defender of this character. And I don't know if it's just because it's a love for Pikmin, or it's just because he thinks that with all the combinations of Pikmin, like... Because did you know that every Pikmin has different amount of Iyaza, hit stun, and like hit angles and whatnot?
Yeah, it's like different for every color.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
That's what I thought.
And when thrown, it also does the obvious different like amounts of damage. But like on up air and fair, blue auto combos into itself.
Whoa,
and
no
then
way.
purple has higher knockback and sends at a worse angle compared to what like red, which sends slightly up. So,
really?
Yeah. So depending on your combination, a lot of the times you really want like blue and purple like Shokio has now because it's auto combo into the big hit.
Yeah.
So.
Oh man, yeah, these projectiles, they're just kind of playing the spacing game right now, but that grab.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Also, blue has a longer grab range.
Oh, is that why he got that
purple and a
long
few
grab?
others. Yeah.
I was wondering. I was like, oh.
So it is a tether grab, technically, but it's really awkward because the Pikmin will like run up to you and then grab you. But some of the Pikmin have lesser ranges, but blue having the longest. So yeah, you just have to be very careful in your choices of Pikmin. But a lot of the time, Shokio will just adjust himself to 1 or 2, getting double Monique this time. So forcing the stray hits, exactly what you want at this high percent.
I actually really like Studebacher picking this stage because he's had center stage a lot of this game.
Yeah.
The small stage like seems to be working out because like if you look at the if you look at it, he is in the middle of the stage the majority of the time. Obviously not right now because Shokio has invincibility, but look at that. Like right now he just has the stage positioning.
Yep. And his positioning has been good. His punish game has not though.
Yeah, exactly.
Even though you do have center stage, it really just depends on how you work off of it.
Yeah.
And playing this like faux I don't know, faux pressure with that down air above him and then immediately just building up this percent becomes pretty rough. He just needs to start getting these more solid punishes because he's been getting, what, single 1, 2 hits, but nothing more. Ooh, forcing that crouch cancel.
Ooh,
This is going to be it.
Oh, almost.
Yeah, Shokio has to play very careful off of his positioning.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
That's it, yeah. And he pops off a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what he needed because if Ivysaur holds the charge, you're put in a win scenario because you don't have to invest. Because it's after that solid punish, you can either just go dash attack, solar beam, depending on their positioning, or just shield grab, down throw, solar beam. Those are your 2 bread and butters, basically.
Really?
Yeah. There are a lot of other combinations like light hit, drift fair, or drift nair into solar beam, and a few other things. It just really depends.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense. But he's going pit now.
Yeah. Taking out Lamar, going towards the fight. I know Pit having an easier time against floaties. A lot of the times because his moves have low knockback, if a floaty tries to DI away, it puts you in just enough hit stun where Pit's initial dash, he'll just be able to grab you and then like down throw you again. Yeah. So he can just do like flight forward, nair into run up, grab, down throw, run up, grab, down throw, and then whatever he wants, like fair or whatever.
Okay.
You'll see a lot of small strings. The part that's worse for Pit is the recovery and the projectile game because he invests a lot into it. There's a lot of end lag on it.
Yeah, it looks like it. He used to like not have a lot of end lag, right? Like in one of the other versions, like it was like
in 3.0 he was the best character.
Yeah,
but
I saw Armada using him and it just looked stupid.
Yeah,
man.
that's why he's known as the Swedish snipers because of him playing.
Is he really?
Armada playing Pit? Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea.
It's because in arrows you can like angle them and move them
yeah.
however you want, and because Armada was just so good at it, and it had a lot of knockback, very little end lag. It allowed you just to do a lot of cool combinations with it.
Yeah. Zero also main Pit. Zero was also a Pit main at one point.
Because Pit and Meta Knight were the best characters in this game.
Yeah. Oh.
But you do have a lot of advantages with this character. You do have multi-jumps as Pit, so a lot of times you don't have to invest a lot on recovery. No limitations on double jump is basically what I'm trying to say.
What's bad about the character?
What's bad about the character is that you don't have a lot of high knockback moves. There's a lot of investment very low lag. Your throws don't really combo into much. And you're light as hell, so you can just die off the top.
Oh, no. So, yeah, he has kill problems, but he gets killed very quickly.
Yeah, exactly.
That's like the worst. That's like Puff if Puff didn't have kill power. That sounds disgusting, actually.
The good thing, though, is that it's pretty simple to rack up damage. Also, his hitboxes kind of suck, just changing that tangent. But it's pretty simple to rack up damage. Just the kill power is pretty rough. And he gets some arthritis at mid to high percents.
Oh, no, that's not good.
So.
Ooh. Oh, my gosh. And Shokio's popping off this game, though, dude.
Yeah, he's doing very well. And this is how it usually predicts with floaties, because Pit able to kill him at around 80 if on the right DI, because like I said, he does get into that arthritis percent where you'll go slightly too high.
Ooh. There you go. Oh my gosh, this combo game. Yeah, I guess that's a good part about having the weak knockback is like, you know, being able to pull up multiple strings and keep your combo going. But if you can't kill off of it, then, you know, you're kind of just hitting dead air almost.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
But Studebacher finding himself in arthritis of his own.
Yeah,
not being able
can't get this kill.
Yeah. Wow, surprised no up B. But like I said, he was at 70% at that point. Now he's at, what, 148?
Yeah.
So, but...
Oh, did he taunt?
Yeah.
Oh, that was cool.
That's Shokio's bread and butter. So it's called FX the fight because he likes the taunt with the fight is on.
Really?
Yeah.
I love doing that too. If I'm like bodying somebody, I like taunting in neutral. Yeah. I think it's funny.
You can also taunt cancel in this game. So
yeah,
you just go the fight is on.
Really?
Yeah. It's pretty ridiculous.
Taunt canceling should just be a thing in every Smash game. Oh, and he gets edge hog.
Yeah. And because of an up B tether, it allows you to just immediately snap to ledge faster than compared to Z tether characters.
Oh, he's turning it up right now, though, dude. Ooh, okay, last stock.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, this is last stock, dude.
And he's abusing the character against Shokio. He just has to play very careful.
Does Ian still have his solar beam? I think
no, he doesn't. He just needs to build up slightly more percent. You'll see the whole bowl will glow if he has the solar beam.
Does Ivy have like a decent ledge dash?
No. I think I could definitely be wrong.
Oh,
wow. Ian saying what? I think it was the retraction from his disc joint.
Do they know that it's a 2 out of 3?
Yeah, I think he knows, yeah. Okay, so we're just making it 3 out of 5? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, all right, well, it will be a 3 out of 5 then.
Okay.
So, even with Pit, with the larger stage, it is still going to be relatively hard to get that kill, but it allows you to compile your resources a lot more with things like Solar Beam.
What did you say? Oh my goodness.
Lunchable's hitting me with the classic JV memes.
He's a big fan of JB.
Yeah, aren't we all?
Yeah, sure. He seems like a nice guy. Uh-oh.
So, what you really have to be careful about, though, is that because you're giving Ivysaur a lot of time just to compile, like we said earlier, just resources like Solar Beam. I don't know. For Pit, he'll die a lot earlier. At those higher percents, you won't see a lot of arthritis, and Shokio definitely has to start working for a lot more kills.
It's looking like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting down throw into immediate up smash, only being able to seek out the nair.
He's just working so much harder in the punish game. Like, that's what it looks like, at least, you know? Like, it's like Pit is just struggling almost.
Yeah. And the thing is that because you have very large wow, seeking it out. Because you have very large disjoints as Ivysaur, they are more committal, but they do cover a lot more ground. And that was a big problem for Ivysaur in development, is that his back air used to cover a lot more space.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a huge disjoint, but it used to cover They had to nerf it like 2 or 3 times if I remember correctly.
I think Denti used to main Ivy, didn't he? Yeah. He doesn't play anymore.
He doesn't play because of the Ivysaur nerfs.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But has moved on to Smash 4 and Hearthstone, so...
Yeah, he is a big fan of Hearthstone, actually. He hasn't been playing as much Smash 4, actually.
Yeah.
Only Hearthstone. Oh my gosh. I mean, Shokio's pulled it back. This has been super back and forth, but it's definitely in Shokio's favor right now.
And that was a sweet spot up smash, just allowing him to get more charge onto the bulb. He should be getting a full Solar Beam soon. Recognizing that he couldn't kill off of an up air, just going for the down tilt back airs just to build up more percent, but because he is getting these raw hits from Pit, just allowing him just to build up so much more damage.
Oh, he wants to grab so badly.
Down tilt sour spot, not working out, but still trying to control space on that platform.
Okay, he's just gonna keep dashing. Yeah. This is so scary because, like, Ian has always lived to like 150%.
But whoever gets this stock gets the momentum for the rest of the game, basically.
Exactly.
Because it is last stock. Going for a forward throw, trying to limit his jumps. Got it right there, but the tether being very large, still going to get it covered though.
Both of them have also had like a lot of trouble killing, so it's even better when you get that stock lead because like now they're struggling. Ooh.
Yeah. And Shokio. So the main plan for Studebacher is trying to get the Solar Beam. So he wants to get the Solar Beam and then get the kill and then get the Solar Beam kill. So
Oh, Shokio's got so much momentum. You were exactly right.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So
that was sick, dude. That was dope.
You know what's so funny is that he used his recovery so he could just get that kill. So
yeah. If he didn't get it, he'd die, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Whew. That was dope, dude. That was a sick combo.
And because Shokio had that momentum, he just didn't have to risk.
Yeah, I didn't. He stunned it on him. I mean, it worked out.
Yeah. Pit's a cool character if you know how to use him. I don't know if he's like one of the best Pits, but still pretty rough. Still a great performance coming out from both Studebacher and Shokio. Great Solar Beams, just very hard struggle. Yeah.
Ian, do you want to commentate?
Yeah. Ian has losers.
Yeah, he does have losers now.